Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Druidz Downtown.
Thanks, Shin.
I'm joined by Duncan and Lewis.
Yeah.
There's Duncan, he's just joined.
We're here.
Last episode, we had a cheat amnesty session.
Yeah, it's not going past 15 FPS,
Can you hear that music?
15 FPS? Yeah, there was some music. What was that?
No, it's Shan, is it?
Hello?
What is that music?
Is it you at my base?
I can hear something. I know what you mean. Yeah, what the fuck is that? It's like medieval music.
Yeah, where's that coming from?
Oh my god, it's coming from Charlie from Drive Shafts. That's amazing.
Why can I hear it from here?
Because it's got a volume of 4,000.
I'm going to put my volume up.
A volume of 4,000? I can hear it from here.
The whole server
Does that just
Charlie.
mean 4,000 range?
Yes.
4,000
So
chunks.
I can hear this rock concert going on. I can hear this rock concert going on at like a neighbouring fucking place.
Are you going to complain? Are you going to be one of those people?
I'm gonna. No, I won't complain. I might think about complaining and be angry about it, but not actually complain.
To the council.
I've got 51 broken ancient swords in my computer.
I sent them to you.
You sent them to me.
I sent you like a fuckload of fossils, remember?
Yeah.
On the train.
I've got to repair them all. I'm going to repair them all and make a display of them, that's right.
I'm going to keep making my globe theatre.
So I'm going to make some item frames and figure out how to display all of these swords in an epic display. Like I've got these dinosaur displays. They're good, but they're not quite enough.
Not good enough.
I need more of these epic displays of like things.
Yeah.
Good.
So how do I do that? Because I spent ages putting hieroglyphs.
I changed the music. I'm changing it now.
Boom, boom. How did you get the bards?
It was ancient warfare bards.
I have to make some bards for my globe theatre. Maybe we could pack them up and put them in. They could do a tour.
Thing is, they can when your music can be heard across the world. Why would you bother going anywhere?
Because otherwise the globe's got no point.
Well, it doesn't have a point. Do you want to know what else the Globe Theatre doesn't have?
What?
A roof.
It does.
The real Globe Theatre doesn't have a roof.
What do you mean?
It doesn't have a ceiling.
The real one?
It's a donut in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now. Here too.
Oh, have you fixed it?
There's always been like that.
Is there a big thing there?
Did we find that there was a quick way to hollow out large areas of land, by the way? Oh yeah, couldn't you use like the catalyst?
Explosives?
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Digital miner.
Digital miner.
No, like the like Project D stuff. I guess that's not actually on this server, is it?
No.
It might be. Matter.
I don't think it is.
No, you're not. You're wrong. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
You're right. Wrong. You're wrong. You're right. Wrong.
Yeah. No. Matter cannon is on though.
What?
Don't know.
What does that do?
I like the sound of that.
I feel like we should have tried this. We had the amnesty.
I like the sound of that.
Stored energy.
Do anything fun with the amnesty?
It's applied logistics too. So there you go.
Right, man. I want to carve out a big room in this mountain, but I'm not sure where to begin.
A big old room.
Can we have a chamnesty?
A champed?
Another one.
What do you want a chamnesty for?
So I want to carve out like an enormous room with this hammer, but it's going to take ages if I do it in normal mode.
Well, I feel like
I'll do it, Shin.
No. What was it? Because didn't we say that like just building stuff?
Oh, I see. It doesn't count for just building stuff. All right, fine. Okay.
But we usually we don't bother doing that like on the screen.
Is there a way to? Do you guys know a way to dig stuff faster?
Not.
Do you have anything in mind? Hammer
only digs like doesn't dig like dirt though, does it? Not like properly. Is there a tool that can dig like that?
That can clear out a large area.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm sleeping.
That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, you're sleeping. I'm
going to bed.
I'm not going to be able to sleep.
Duncan's got it. He's on the case.
I got it. I'm on the case.
Good morning, everyone.
He's narcoleptic. What is narcolepsy? Is it where you just fall asleep randomly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? If you are a narcoleptic, do you full on just like drift off no matter what you're doing?
I think you're just sort of
predisposed
no, I'm not
towards
sure.
it.
I think it's just It's not a very nice thing to have, I think, because you just feel very tired all the time.
Okay.
And then you occasionally doze off at inopportune moments.
But it couldn't happen while you're driving.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think it
Have
probably
you ever
could.
seen the
'Cause-
film Rat Race?
Have you never...
Wait, fuck off, Duncan.
Well, Mr. Bean in that film has
Oh, Mr. Bean
narcolepsy.
is a narcoleptic, is he?
Yeah.
The fictional character, Mr. Bean.
Well, it's
And
not actually Mr. Bean. It's a guy played by the same guy who plays Mr. Bean.
Rowan
Rowan
Atkinson.
That's the one.
I saw a picture of Rowan Atkinson from the 70s.
Yeah.
Do you know who it looked like?
Chin.
Blackadder.
Sips.
Harry.
Harry.
Looked exactly like
One
Harry.
of the, I knew it could be someone like that.
Sips, Harry. One of the weird looking ones.
But he didn't look that weird in it, though. He
No.
looked quite normal. He just
He's
had
not
big,
that weird
big bushy
looking.
eyebrows
He's
like
not-
Harry does.
He's not a weird looking guy.
It's a very masculine thing to have big bushy eyebrows, you know. Very
Is
sexy.
it?
I think that's one of the sexiest things about Harry.
I don't think bushy eyebrows is.
I think it's because
traditionally
I
sexy.
think I have quite bushy eyebrows, and I wish they were slightly bushier.
Owls.
Really? A lot of people will actually trim their eyebrows to make them less bushy.
Yeah,
No,
I
like-
had mine trimmed.
I
when I got
love
my
a
haircut.
bushy eyebrow. Me. Man, it's a sign of virility.
Yeah?
Duncan, you wouldn't know.
I trim mine.
I'm not sure it is, you know.
It's the sign of a sexy man.
Yeah?
Yeah, who's going to be like
I'm just a sexy
sleeping
man.
with all the
Wouldn't it
ladies.
be more sexy to have big bushy eyebrows, but trim them, because that's just showing like that you have the power to have them, but you care more about how you look.
Well,
I don't know. Shut up.
I'm going to make a hall of swords.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's going to be swords. Actually, I don't have that many swords. I have 50 something swords.
That's quite a lot of swords.
Mm.
You can make
Yeah,
a-
but-
you can definitely have a hall of swords with 50 swords.
Yeah, but that's
I went to a museum that had swords once. Only had like 15.
well, but I was
That
going
was
to
like
make
a really big museum. full of
I'm
A
swords.
museum for swords.
Well, no, it was like a bit of.
I went to a museum, a medieval armory and arms museum, and I saw the very first gunblade.
Yeah. Before Final Fantasy VIII.
Before, well, fuck yeah. It was like legit medieval gunblade. It was a gun with 4 barrels and a sword. Really long as well. I think the idea was
what about the sword?
you stab somebody and then you pull the trigger.
Why don't you just stab them?
Because, you know, sometimes you don't kill someone when you stab them, Duncan. You got to press the button.
All right.
It seems like a fairly reasonable strategy, Duncan. Don't poo-poo it.
I mean, I'm not poo-poo.
You are. You're poo-pooing it.
You're poo-pooed all over it,
I like
Duncan.
score as much as the next guy, but I mean, it's not that realistic, is it?
But you're poo-pooing it. Listen, so I don't want to hear any of this poo-pooing. All right?
Is it not just like a bayonet? You know, like a gun, but you can go.
The reverse bayonet. So
Well,
it's
no,
like,
no.
instead of a sword for your gun, it's a gun for your sword.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing, really.
So you stab somebody and then you shoot them.
Well, no. Like the idea is you shoot them at range, and then when they get close, you've got a sword.
But your sword is bigger than the shoot.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like a sword. You know, you got a melee sword.
Bigger than the shoot.
You know, if you're fighting in a melee, you got a sword, but you know, at range, you've got a gun.
Yes.
Bigger than the shoot.
Pay attention.
so, you,
This will be on the test.
so you've got, yeah, I guess you've got a weapon for every situation there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's not a harpoon though. If it was a harpoon sword blade, that'd be amazing.
boo. So it's just, it's a sword that you hit with like a club, but then you can point it and press a button, the sword shoots out.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And there's another button which shoots a gun.
What?
There's a gun blade harpoon.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so the harpoon shoots a gun blade. Shin, keep up!
Keep up with it,
For
Shin.
God's sake, Shin. It's not
Wait,
complicated.
So you shoot a harpoon, then shoots a gun.
You've got a harpoon launcher that fires a gun blade, and then when the sword sticks in someone, it shoots a gun.
Why has this not been invented yet?
Because there's a cannon
A
that
gun-
fires the harpoon
No, forgetting all that.
projectile,
Just a
which
gun
fires
gun.
the gun blade, which
A gun that
fires the
shoots
gun.
guns.
Guns that shoot guns that shoot guns.
Yeah, but
This is the
essentially,
future.
that means you're giving a gun to your opponent, which is not really what you want to do.
Only if they catch it. Good luck fucking catching a harpoon.
Or if they're wearing, like body armor.
You're not against fucking some sort of superhero.
You've got like a shield. The gun hits the shield. They pick the gun up and shoot you back.
But then they shoot it back, and then you've got a gun.
Yeah.
But why would you? Why not just shoot bullets or
Duncan-
harpoons?
Pay pay attention.
Listen, okay,
It's medieval times.
I was buying up to
they
this point.
They can't make pieces of metal that
up
small.
to this point, I was buying.
They can
okay?
only carve things in the shape of swords.
Oh, I'm so confused right now.
What about musket balls?
What are you talking about? They don't exist yet.
Oh, they're
This
easy
is
to make.
before
though.
those
Just a bit of
times.
lead, you just scoop it out. with
No,
an
it's
ice cream
before the
spoon.
time of that.
So before the time that you could make musket balls, rather than fire, you still invented guns, but they shoot themselves.
I'm glad you're paying attention.
Right, okay, I get it now. It's a fucking stupid idea.
You're, Duncan, don't be so rude.
Don't talk about your dad's idea in that way.
Not my dad.
Your dad was the inventor.
He was the
Musket
inventor of the
balls.
gun.
The gun. Dad, why? I'm so sorry, Duncan.
That's Jar Jar
Your
was a
dad
gun
calls you
gun.
Duncan.
Of course he does. What do you think he doesn't call
I'm
me?
so sorry, Duncan.
What does your dad call you?
Son.
Son.
What? What? My dad has never called me son.
My dad only refers to me as son.
Son? Yes, Dad.
I've invented something. Oh God, what is it this time, Dad? It's a gun gun.
Oh
Gun
my.
that shoots guns.
It's a gun, son.
It's a gun, son. Isn't that like something from Star Wars, Dad?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's not what Boba Fett is. What is it? No.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Wobba Fett, the famous
Who's
gun
I thinking
gun.
of? Jabba
Jar
the Fett.
Binks. Jabba Binks.
Jabba the Fett.
Jabba the Fett.
No.
Star Wars fans are crying out.
What's his name? What's the King
Jabba.
Gungan?
Oh, the king of the Gungans.
Boss Nass.
Bombassa.
No.
Bass.
Bass
Sega Bass Fishing.
Sega Bass 2.
You're thinking of the boss of the Gungans.
Yeah.
I think Duncan had it. Boss Nass.
Boss Nass.
Is that his actual name?
Well, everyone just goes up to us and says, "Oh, you're Boss Nass."
It's not
And
Boss
he's like,
Nass.
"What? I'm Boss Nass."
Boss
Okay,
my
sure.
name. I saw. Have you ever seen 8 out of 10 Cancers Countdown?
No.
So
What's 8 out of 10 cats?
So 8 out of 10 Cats is a comedy panel show in the
on
UK.
Channel 4.
It's quite funny. It's Jimmy Carr hosts it. Anyway, he does it's pretty much like this. Yeah, it's funny. It's good. But they do this thing called 8 out of 10 Cats Countdown, which is where the same crew from that comedy panel show play Countdown, right?
Mm.
Anyway,
They did it as like a one-off, and then it became popular.
and it's like 10 seasons now. It's huge. Guess who was on last week's, or the week before? I don't know.
Harry.
Boss Nass.
Rowan Atkinson.
Sips.
No, none of those.
Oh, shit, it's always one of those.
Charlie from Drive Shaft.
It was Sean Bean.
Oh.
So it was really weird. He was like super weird. He's a really weird guy, guys.
Well,
Yeah.
Sean Bean's really weird.
Yeah, he's really super
Well,
weird.
no, I heard. Oh no, I can't say this. This is.
Why is he so super weird?
I don't know. He turned up wearing like a fucking like fur, like he was like Eddard Stark.
Out of Game
But
of Thrones.
He talked weird. He didn't sound like Sean Bean.
Is he being
He
all?
didn't really look like
is he all
Sean Bean.
American? Like
No,
defied?
he's like Northern still. It just didn't sound. It was really.
But hasn't he
weird.
lived in America for like ever?
I don't know.
Because his
See-
accent's like all
He sounded
weird.
like. It didn't sound like Sean Bean should sound.
Well, how is he supposed to sound?
Are you
Because
sure it was Sean Bean? You sure it
It
wasn't
was
someone
definitely
else?
Sean Bean.
you've only ever seen him in movies, though.
Surely that's his voice.
It's a character. He's playing a character.
Okay, what about when he reads out the Civ stuff? That's
He's
not a character.
playing Sean Bean, but that's a
Exactly.
character now.
Alright, so Sean Bean's a character,
Yeah.
and his actual self isn't like that at all.
No.
It was really, it was actually quite like weird to watch.
It's like Lewis. Like when you walk into the office, he doesn't say hello and welcome to the Yogscast, does he?
True.
He says good
Yeah,
morning
I wish he
or
did.
all right.
Great did that. He did it in future.
La la la. Good morning, you're watching Druidz. La 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 la.
Well, that was a segue.